Well, good morning, everybody. My last day of freedom from being off of work a week. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I come into work late. So that's a good thing. That means I can sleep in. A small Stitchy update because I haven't been that active about it. Or I've done some stuff and it doesn't show. You aren't able to tell from the last time how much I've worked on. So right now I am doing The Wolf. That's all it's titled. It's from Joy Sunday. I got this from Temu ages ago. I'm working on its back, hip, and the tail area. And all I'm doing is working on those brown spots. Nothing to see if you saw my last video. There's just a few more filled in. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I'll show you the stuff that I have been really working on. Hey. The world map. Got caught there. I've been filling in that dark green. I'm working around making that little island or whatever that is as, filled in as possible to see what it looks like. But not much. You can also see right there the dark green that I filled in. All this gray right here is also done. I am enjoying working with 3 strands. I don't know about anybody else. 3 strands is good. This is 2 strands. But just saying, my cactus thing is 3 strands, and that big island thing I think is 3 strands. Yeah. So I worked on my lighthouse. I worked on more of that tree on the side. But you won't be able to tell what I worked on when I didn't. Oh, this is the gift of the eagle feather. I was working on this quite a bit. And it has crash. It has a crash. I'm working on his breastplate right now. And actually it can't be his breastplate. It's got to be that whatever's hanging below it, because the breastplate would be more white. And I'm working on a red thing right now. So I keep saying breastplate, but that just seems to be where it was. So you can tell right there, I did all that. I had a small little red square with that tiny little white and dark brown. And then I moved up where that line is, and then all that jaggedness, and it goes off to the side. So that's where I'm working on. It's got to be something different. I thought it was just breastplate in the middle. I'm pretty sure it was, but this is brown, not white, unless I misread the pattern. Who knows? Let me look. Since I have him out. So yeah, that's interesting. Alright, so it shows. I'm not working on that. I don't know, it's not a towel, I know. But it's a fabric, that red fabric. It is the breastplate. It's way up on top here. So those should be white. So why is it showing red? That's what I want to know. Well, I'm going to put that aside and figure that out. Unless I have to do that all over again. But I know it couldn't be because I had one that was the symbol of the star and it had 2 maroon and brown type threads. But why is it showing white there unless I come over with white later? Could be. I'll have to look into that. I didn't question it. Here's the cat. I got its stomach white area patch. Then I went over where those whiskers are. Went straight up to where the ear is. And they'll start heading back down. That looks pretty. There's a lot of interesting, dang it. Interesting stitches. I've read that there's going to be couching. I've heard how to do couching, but I've never practiced it, so I'll have to do that. There is, let's see here. Couching has 2 light yellow and pale gray, and then back stitching is charcoal and light gray. And charcoal needs 2 or more strings. Dang it, quit, Tanya. I just woke up. So let me see. Yeah, this is the way it's going to go. Ow. You can kind of sort of see where the ear is going to be coming in, where that E is looking. That's going to be the top of the ear and then come down. But I did all the brown stuff. It was white last time. So all those other colors is what I did new. I think we sleep with a film in our throat to help protect when our mouths are open and we're breathing, so we're not totally dried out. We have this phlegm when you wake up, and it's all phlegm. Phlegmy phlegm, phlegmy phlegm, phlegm phlegm. Alright, I did a bunch more of the kitten. This is called Players and Singer. Since I restored the Singer sewing machines, I'm working on the orange kitty. I got his face done, the back, and then going to the ear, or excuse me, to the tail, and then working on his hip. I unfortunately have two parts of this pattern because one was in whatever language it was, Croatian, Russian, and then the other one was, I don't even think it was English. But I highlighted one, and then I realized I made a mistake, so I started to pencil it, and then I found out I did more mistakes, so I had to go to the other pattern that shows me what to do. So hopefully it's being followed correctly. It looks light. It looks right. I did not follow the color pattern. I just wanted to get the body filled in, and that's exactly what I did. I got all that back side filled in. And if I wanted to, I can start on the sewing machine, which is on the tip of the tail and over by, let's see here, tip of the tail and coming down the hindquarters would touch the machine somewhere. Because right where I stopped on the right-hand side, there's right where the lion's needle minder is. That's where the sewing machine is also going to take off. So I'll probably do a little bit more of the kitten, or I may just start on the sewing machine. I'm not sure. I just wanted to see how that sewing machine was going to come along. But if you have any ideas, suggestions, whatever, as far as what you want to see get going on that, let me know. It'll keep me motivated to go, hey, so many people wanted to see how their sewing machine is going to look. When I was looming, getting all those hats out for NICU and the elderly, I had ribbon, some sort of a ribbon fiber I was using, and it was very hard to bring it up. If you know anything about peg looming, you have to wrap it twice and bring the bottom to the top. Depends what stitch you're doing, and I was doing that, and I was straining really hard, and I pulled my thumb muscle. So any kind of pulling really hurts. So that is all the stitching I got done. I do have the wolf loaded up right now, so I'm going to continue that. It's nothing but the red dots, which is dark brown. I went ahead and thought that if I can go ahead and take a picture of like that eagle feather one or the kitten one that has the smaller amounts, the smaller, you know, pattern, though it's hard to see. I have my old phone, and I'll take pictures and blow it up in the section that I'm doing. I also brought in my tablet, charged it up. It's a Samsung 2.0 tablet. I never use it to order things online or anything. I just thought I'd get it one fine year. And I tried to do a focus on that, and it would not focus. I don't know why. If it was a front camera, back camera, whatever, it didn't want to focus. So I just took my old phone and started taking pictures of the sections that I want to work on when it comes to counted stitch. I did work more on the landscape. Very few places you can tell that I even did them. Things like that. But if I have something significant, like your counted ones, you can actually see. The painted ones, not so much. My floor's a mess. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 15, 16, and then 17 with the landscape on the floor inside their packages. I still have a big old tub full of them that I haven't even touched and opened and started. So I want to clear off this mess, see what I can do for the year 2025. I said in the past that I am very bad at making goals. I'm going to stay in the kitchen and clean it till it's done. And then I get distracted because I found something in the kitchen and it goes into the living room. And then I find something in the living room and blah, 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 and it rolls. And I'm like, oh man, before you know it, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to, from now until January, because, 5 is my lucky number, so 2025 is perfect, and I love that hairdo. What I'm going to do is from now until January is get myself into a practice of doing something. Like the painted is not easy to do. I'm not into, I'm going to do 1,000 stitches a day and all this stuff. There's no way I'm going to sit there and count while I'm doing this. And even if it's the automatic counter. But comes to counting cross stitch, I can say, okay, I want to finish that cat, or I want to start the head of the sewing machine, or this one I want to do one whole jar, whatever the case is. My landscape lighthouse, that tree, I can easily get that done, but I have to figure out a realistic goal if I want to get something done. How long will it take me to do? Because I'm going to be going back to work next week. Work 8 hours a day. Coming home, I usually run out of energy. You come home about 4:30. It's already night. Dark at 5 instead of 7. So then your body was like, oh, we got to go to sleep. So it's very struggly to stay up until 7:30 for me. So I have to, probably when I get home, do a little bit of housework and then sit down, do cross stitching, and then I have to get up and stretch. And then if I stand too much, my back hurts, so then I have to sit back down, and perfect opportunity for the cross stitch. I wish I could do things like TV shows if they have so many points, or the temperature and stuff. That's not me, because I do not keep track of things very well. But I'll have to make an individual goal on individual things to do that are reasonable. Like in this circle, that's an idea. I just thought of that. In this hoop, I'm working on the little red squares or dark brown thread. Is I can tell myself to get all those done before whatever time and whatnot. So that's an idea. I can do color on that one. See, I just thought of that, just talking it out to you guys. So that's what I'm doing. It's overcast. It's gross. It's probably about 20-ish or so outside. Very nippy. We don't have any chance of the wet stuff except for on Wednesday. And I don't know if it's going to be white or clear. But nonetheless, it is very, very nippy. Nothing else exciting going on. So I'll keep you guys updated if the week does not go too well. And I didn't get a lot of stitching done, then you will not get a update on the following weekend. But I'm also going to try to do a stitch with me. I do have a tripod that I can put over my head and you can see what I'm doing. And we can chat and do that. So let me go grab my coffee, get into my stitchy mode, and we'll see you at some point. Bye.